Hello, Internet, and welcome back to Red Jenny. Thanks for joining us this lovely Monday evening for another Dragon Age game. We are all super excited to be here and be back and be playing. Before we get started and get with our introductions, I'm going to go and talk about some of the things we got going on the channel this week for you to come and enjoy. Our next scheduled stream after this one will be tomorrow, I believe. Once again, forgot to check pre-stream, but I think they're doing a stream tomorrow. We've got our Tabletop Tuesdays lineup. They'll probably be doing something. So come join us tomorrow at 7 o'clock Eastern Time for that and whatever they get up to. The next stream after that one will be on Thursday for our Elegant Creatures game, where we'll be playing some more Monster of the Week. And Sid is running that one, can tell you more about it. But it's getting near a finale season, y'all. 7 or 8 more sessions left of that, so get it while the getting's good. The rest of our lineup is below our faces. If you're watching us live on Twitch, you can see all of the shows that we play throughout the week, as well as the systems that we run, and you can come hang out with us in whatever it is we're playing. I know this Saturday there will be some scheduling changes. We would be having our finale for Ward 47, but we will be postponing that by 1 week because we're going to be missing some people and want, obviously, everyone to be there for the finale of Season 1. So in its place, maybe playing some video games, maybe doing something else. Also, I think Saturday morning we're going to be having maybe an extra special one-shot that where Van might be running myself and Rachel through a very fun
on Soraya's big buddy adventure.
I am here for it.
I'm expecting some Ferris Bueller level shenanigans.
Oh, it's gonna be so much better than that.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. Anyway, that's what we've got going on the channel. Follow us on the social media. Follow us on Discord. You can keep up with whatever we're doing. I'm going to go ahead and turn over to my players, let them introduce themselves so we can get started. Tell us a little bit about who they are, what they do on and off this channel, and who they are playing tonight, starting with Van.
Hi, I'm Van. You can find me on the internets at Savvy Seaworth. Wherever you find people on the internets. I'm on Hive Social. I'm on Instagram, but mostly, wow, my captions aren't working. Mostly my captions aren't working. Yeah, start talking. I talked. There you go. Just needed a little refresh there. Hi. You can find me on the internets, but mostly you can find me here. Thursdays through Mondays, either playing in games or running them. Like Val mentioned, we're going to be doing one last one-shot on Saturday morning with Law and Soraya, and I'm very excited about that. This Dungeons & Dragons. We're getting ready in the next couple of weeks to get the whole gang back together and start Season 2. I'm very excited about that. And then I'm in most of the aforementioned games on the channel. And then on Sunday nights, most of them you can find me on twitch.tv/lbhackemup playing Dungeons and Dragons. But tonight I am playing Venehn, who is an elven rogue. And boy, we're opening with his trauma today. Oops.
I believe I'm next, and I can't remember if this is when we get told or if we just go. Someone go.
If
Hi!
I'm running
I think
the game,
I'm the only one
I
that
don't-
tells people when to go. Oh,
Yeah,
no,
if
Sid.
I'm
tell
running the
people
game, I don't say it.
I also tell people.
So I'm the only one that does this, and I
Okay,
do
Val's
it.
the odd one out.
Val's
Got
the
it.
only one in the party.
Lazy.
Val's the only one in the party. Hello.
Listen,
I'm
I have to save
Sid.
these pipes for the game, all right?
Of course, vocal rest. I'm She Sid. You can find me on the socials at Greek Sid, Twitter, Instagram, Hive Social, all that fun stuff, and Discord. Hello, come say hi. I am here Thursdays through Mondays, playing and running games. I run our game, as Val said, of Elegant Creatures on Thursdays at 7 o'clock Eastern. We just maybe maybe another month and a half or so, and then big old finale time. So definitely come check out the last mystery. Tons and tons of fun. However, I'm not doing that tonight. What am I doing tonight? I'm glad you asked. Tonight, I'm playing Yasmera. Yasmera is a Kunari rogue. Most definitively the only one in the party.
Sup, y'all? It's me, your favorite non-binary sign best friend on the internet. You can find me on the Twitters, just like the cute little Disney robot, WALE132, and also on the Hive socials, the same way. Where else can you find me? You can find me playing games here Monday, Thursdays, and Saturdays, playing some Dragon Age, Monster of the Week, and some good old D&D. Tonight, I am playing Garas, the only elf rogue in the party, who is not going through trauma right now. You see what I did there? Right now, in this instant.
Hey y'all, it's Buddy John Cena. You can find me on the internets at Mr. Wilt. You can also find me glued underneath the table on the bottom side of the table at your favorite park. Tonight I'm going to be playing Thraxborn, the Dragonborn Paladin.
Welcome to the party, Thraxborn. Oh, we didn't mention that Sita was changing characters.
But that means Carter is now another NPC that's in this party.
Yes.
Yeah, oh,
Yep.
fuck.
Mhm.
Suddenly, Carter ignites and
Dies.
flames. He spontaneously combusts. They said it was a
Take it
myth.
back.
Actually,
Take it back.
Who's Carter?
Who's Carter?
There's never been a Carter.
oh, you take it back. Okay,
From
Thraxborn
time.
suddenly falls off a cliff.
No, I loved him.
No,
we
they
were
were
just getting to know him.
Oh, and he
Oh,
was.
hold on. Before we get started, do you guys want to know the horrible thing I realized after last session?
Absolutely.
You know that little moral quandary we had with old David?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
To wipe memories.
Whoops.
Yeah, you could have erased his memory
Oh.
instead of killing him.
Well,
Whoops.
Well, that sounds like your problem.
yep.
That's a lot of MP though, which is a lot of work.
It's a lot of work for some guy we don't
Yeah.
know.
Work.
Plus, I mean, look, you're surrounded by a bunch of stone cold killers. We don't got.
Honestly,
Oh
I think
my
David
God.
started it.
Yeah. Fuck you, David.
I mean, yeah, it was a dark spawn.
Criminals.
Okay. Oh, that's me now. Hi, everyone. I'm Val.
Haha! I fell back on top of you.
We're criminals. Speaking of criminals, hi, I'm Val, and
Yeah, right. Well, I mean, with the types of games I run on this channel, I'm sure people have their worries. I'm Val. You can find me at the Kraken's Crown, lurking around the internet. I am here Thursdays through Mondays playing running games. In this game on Saturdays, I run Ward 47, which, like I said before, we are going to be wrapping up our season 1 a week from this Saturday. But fear not, we will be back immediately the week after that for the beginning of season 2. I just like to put titles on things. So, yeah, y'all ready to get started? Okay, I'm gonna put on some more suspenseful music. It always freaks me out that this album is called Behind You. So every time I change the song, I just see a big square pop up that says Behind You. And I have to panic.
You done spooked yourself.
And I spooked myself. Previously on Red Jenny, you made your first intrepid steps into the Fade. All of you were reluctantly brought through a portal, through a rift in time and space that had been created in the wake of Teresa Perlot's attack on the White Spire, in order to find and press your way up to the forge to retrieve the last couple of items that you need to actually complete the ding dang heist that you came here to do. You would need to journey into the Fade and find the rift, the opening of the rift on the other side, and make your escape. Shortly after stepping into the Fade, however, you encountered a familiar face. Well, familiar for one of you, as Carter was reunited with his lost lover, Eckert. Eckert was pretty forthcoming about their situation, that they were a spirit, and though it was unclear as to whether Eckert saw themselves as separate from the Eckert that Carter once knew or a continuation of the same being, Carter seemed he seemed very happy to be reunited with this lost paramour. You all expressed your feelings about Eckert joining you and what the fate of this spirit would be and whether they would turn on your party. However, decided ultimately to trust this entity, to trust Eckert, and have him guide you through the fade to an exit that would take you back into your world. You witnessed a battle ongoing within what Eckert called the Killing Fields, where Darkspawn had seemingly made camp within the Fade itself, and we're in the process of reconstructing some ancient stone structure for unknown purposes. Shortly after witnessing these events, you were ambushed by 4 Darkspawn in the flesh, and quickly identified that these Darkspawn were unlike any that you might have encountered previously. They were not the mindless, rage-filled beasts that are known to lurk in the darkness across of Ferelden, or across Thedas. Instead, these beings were able to speak and reason and were reasonably intelligent. You dispatched 3 of them through knocking them down repeatedly and then kicking them off of stairs, kicking them off the cliff into their deaths, saving one of them so that you could interrogate this Darkspawn. They told you of their savior, being that had freed them from the taint, from this corruption, and given them their reason back. That this Darkspawn referred to as the Architect. And not having much other information other than that they had come to this world through a portal, and that they were doing the essentially the bidding of this Architect, but of their own volition, in thanks for having been freed. You decided that, loose ends being what they are, you murdered this one as well, who we did give the name David, right? So you continued onward, following these corridors, these strange twisting pathways, until you stumbled upon a castle hall, like a great hall, where a bountiful feast had been laid out before you, and succumbing to a enchanted spread in front of you, many partook, being poisoned as a result, some of you succeeding better than others, eventually dragging your entire party out from this trap, and finding a few trinkets and toys along the way. However, where we left off last time, you caught your first sight of the exit from the Fade, the telltale signs of reality bleeding back into the Mage Tower. However, between you and the exit, a grove appeared of burning trees, and stepping out from these inflamed trees was a young elven man with carrying a staff that begged Venehn for help. And Venehn, you recognized this young man as Felrin, one of your former clan. And that's where we're going to pick up here today.
No, 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 no. You're not real. You're dead.
I'm not. I've been
No.
trapped here.
You're extremely dead.
And I just need your help, please.
No. Mm-mm. This isn't happening. This isn't happening. This isn't happening.
He continues like slowly, like again painfully, walking towards you, resting on his stick. It almost seems like you can see he's covered in burns, and it seems the bottoms of his feet are burned as well, and he's limping as a result, trying to move closer to
No,
Venehn.
this is done. It happened, and it's over. It's done. It's been done. You're dead. Everyone is dead. And the forest doesn't burn anymore. You're a demon.
And I'm not. We've all been trapped here.
Mm-mm.
We were brought here.
No, no, no.
We need you to save us.
No, you don't get to say that to me.
Venehn, I want you to make a willpower.
Oh.
I think courage.
I got nothing.
Okay.
No guy. No? Yes, 14?
14. Okay, that's pretty good.
Is
Huh?
Is it?
Well, I think 14 is. Let me look
I'm
at my
scared.
notes. Would succeed on a challenging check.
Is green squiggle orange squiggle? Is that
What'd you go on your stun die?
4?
Okay, so in that moment, keep track of your stun dice. This is a advanced check. But you
got it,
succeeded.
boss.
You succeeded as the fires roll around you. He doesn't approach any closer, and it says stands there pleading with you. You are able to gain control of yourself in that moment a bit, but like again, you can decide exactly how you want to interpret it as far as Venehn's side, but it doesn't seem like this being is pushing it closer to you. You're keeping it at bay.
So I don't want to jump all up in Venehn's business without being asked, but I would like to, while we're watching, try to get a vibe off of what this being is feeling.
Okay.
Hot, mostly.
That's hot.
That's hot.
That's hot.
What are you thinking? Like an empathy?
No, that
perception.
it's
empathy?
that spirit talent thing.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Oh.
I just give you the one word.
One word emotion.
Fear.
No, don't say that.
No.
You don't get to say that to me. You don't get to ask me for help.
Then why?
Because I told you. I told you to get help. You told me what you were, and I told you to tell the keeper, and you didn't.
And I made a mistake.
And you killed everyone.
Please don't turn your back on me.
You're not real.
Make another
Valoran wouldn't
check.
beg like that. You're not real.
Make another check.
Yeah. Six. 14 again. I got a 3 on the dragon die.
Okay. So you're up to 7 total.
Is that good? Is that
Mhm.
Is that good?
Yeah. That's good. Again, you keep like the fires don't push in. The rest of you on the outside, again, like you are not overcome with the same sense of fear that Venehn is right now for a variety of reasons, unless you have a particular fear of fire. But you can see the fires when they initially appeared were like pressing closer in towards you, and they are now like kind of receding backwards. The branches of the trees turning to ash and falling. The fires themselves seeming to subside.
Can we not interrupting,
Mhm.
but just sort of kind of step up behind
Sure.
Venehn. Just sort of, like, we got your back, dude. We're
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, Venehn, you feel the others behind you, bolstering you. And you can see Felrin kind of pull it, like, receding backwards. You watch as, like, the burns on his skin growing darker, as if they are, like, turning to the same ash as the rest of the trees. And he continues to plead and says, you don't understand what it's like here, Venehn. Please help me.
You made your choice. I cannot help you.
Make one more check. I'm going to give you a bonus on this one with the others helping you. I'll give you a +2.
Power of friendship.
17.
Okay, what'd you got on the dragon die?
4.
Okay, that'll be enough. You hit 10. With that, the spirit looks at you, and without saying another word, everything in this clearing turns to ash as the fires are snuffed out, and the wind seems to carry the ash away. And the last thing you see is Felrin before you, just crumbling into nothing and then vanishing. And Venehn, a small mote of light appears in the space where Felrin was. This, like, pure, like, yellowish white light, and it zips forward, and before you can react, sort of into you.
Uh-oh.
And you feel better. You receive an essence of fear, which is a fade boon, essentially. You get +2 to perception empathy checks involving fear. So to detect fear in others, to understand it.
Like forever?
Yep.
Venehn got a superpower from getting over their trauma.
Oh, he's not over it.
Yeah, I'm sure he's not over it, but
Venehn got a superpower after facing their trauma.
you understand maybe a little bit more of, like, what Felrin was going through, I think. Whether or not that was Felrin, whether or not that was just an echo of the fade, mimicking an experience in your life, you're not sure, but it's gone, and you are bestowed with a bit of knowledge in its place. But ahead of you,
I'm sorry, that goes under you said perception?
it's perception. Okay. It is perception, empathy.
For fear.
For fear.
Okay. I just want to make sure I put it in the right spot.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
As this all fades away, though, leading between all of you and where this forest once was is empty, and instead you see rock giving way to a tiled floor, and then a staircase leading up.
Finally, an intact staircase.
Which looks like the stairs of the white circle of the spire that you had just left.
We need to go now.
Yeah, let's keep going. Looks like these stairs are actually real stairs for once. And Garas will head on up these stairs. Hey, Ben? You good? When you're ready. Okay?
Okay.
Let's go stab a bitch, okay? Let's go stab a bitch. Come on.
It's gonna
As
turn to
you,
Carter.
yeah, you Carter, I think, is probably towards the back of the group as everybody's moving towards the stairs. As Eckert has hung back as well.
Carter.
Sorry, I brought you here.
You didn't bring me here. But we have to go.
I was thinking about that.
Uh-oh.
What if I didn't?
Carter, you
Nope.
feel a hand on your shoulder from Eckert, who kind of turns you to face him. So he says, "You can't stay here, Carter.
We don't know that.
You cannot stay here. You still have a mortal body. If you stay here, you will die. The Fade will consume you. And
But I could be here with you.
No. You can't. Not like this, not physically.
And why the hell not?
Because the gods made it so.
Boy, take the fucking gods.
I'll forgive that one. Kind of places a hand on like the side of your head, kind of holds your stare and says, "We will see each other again. I promise."
Carter kind of looks out of the corner of his eye at Venehn. And he glances up at the rest of the group. And then he leaps up and grabs either side of Eckert's head and kisses him. And runs a thumb over his lips and says, "I'm going to hold you to that. This is not the last time."
I promise. Go. You've got important things to do.
Wait, how am I going to find you again, though?
Same way you always have.
All right. Okay, we don't have time. All right. I love you, big asshole. Go.
Love you too. Says I'll be watching whenever I can. And you step back and part as Eckert remains standing there. And Carter, you head through the portal.
I'm gonna take Carter's hand. Come on.
He takes it back and squeezes it.
He's a demon. He can find you wherever you are, right?
I'll let that one pass.
Not a demon.
Aye, close enough.
And you all step through the rift into
Actually, I think I'll stay. I'll like make
Okay.
a summer.
Let's do another scene. Okay.
Okay.
One more time.
Garrus, go take Yasmera's hand.
Okay.
No.
Yasmera. I take Yasmera's hand. I'm like, Yasmera.
I'm kidding.
You all head through and
Come
find
on, you big
yourself
lug.
essentially in that same landing that you were before, just having come through the the stairs. However, the stairs this time are intact and leading up towards the forge.
Just so we're clear, if any of you ever make me end up in the Fade again, I will leave you there.
Fair.
And if I die, I will come to the Fade and haunt you.
Fair. That's fair.
And then I will kill you.
Understood.
Okay.
Less fair, but all right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Quickly changes some campaign notes.
I
No
will
more fade.
haunt
for
you
Ben.
to death.
Why are you staring at me particularly, then?
You're the only one that's in my eye line.
No, okay, because I get kind of nervous. I wouldn't want you to haunt me.
It's hard to look at Yasmera. She's tall.
Hey, eyes up here. All right.
But-
eyes up here.
It's hard not
Like
to
looking at your belly button, please.
craning
My
our neck up the
companions.
entire time.
Excuse me. We are unaware of how much time may have transpired. We must move quickly.
Is there a window we can look out of?
Yeah, I mean, there's some arrow slits, yeah, and some windows and stuff too.
I'm just gonna look out the window, see if like I can tell if like any time has passed since we first went in.
Yeah, you look outside and you see strange vehicles that
God damn it.
seem to be gliding across the road with rubber wheels, and you're not sure. And suddenly, a big metal bird flies through the air. It looks the same outside.
If that's not fucking if that's not season 2,
Suddenly Dragon Age in the future in
Modern Dragon
times.
Age.
Can you
Reverse
imagine?
isekai. Oh,
Can
man.
you imagine
I
Venehn
asked
in
how old the
2022?
dragon was. I did. I asked. No one answered. I guess this is it.
Venehn would be a fucking nightmare.
You all feel the walls shake
No.
as another roar bellows down the stairs from above.
Oh no.
Carter begins walking towards the stairs, and I think as he does, he has forgotten that he's still holding Venehn's hand. So when he feels a little resistance, he turns back and looks down at his hand, a bit confused, but says, "Come, we must hurry."
Right. Load
Let's
the
go.
crossbow.
Checks his weapons. All right, let's go.
Ty and Arya both follow as
And
well. What did I say? No, Arya, not Arya.
Arya Stark? What's
Lucia?
happening?
Lucia. Jesus, where did I get?
Who's Arya?
I don't know.
Ari's
we-
a dear friend of mine.
Is that
but
the
I know she's
dragon?
Playing in this game.
I
that the
think I
dragon
was
name
thinking
Arya?
about Arlo and
Eh.
Lucia. I just sort of made their couple name.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, you begin to head up the stairs as that roar diminishes, and as you reach the top landing, you see a rather terrible sight ahead of you. Not that you've seen much else since getting here, but you arrive in the forge. Unlike the rest of the tower, the walls here are much darker, more kind of looming stonework. Everything here is much more utilitarian, as in the center of the room there is a massive furnace and bellows and that are currently dead, with no fire igniting them. There are anvils scattered in a couple of places throughout the room, weapons that are hanging on walls or half finished on racks. This is the armory which provides the all the equipment for the Templars and most of the nobility of Orlais. However, you also see a number of bodies scattered around the room of the forge workers, the smiths, all kind of dead and brutally
And the
murdered
Smiths.
throughout the room. Yeah,
Are the Joneses here too?
yeah. You see
Fuck.
Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. No, you see a fair bit of carnage in this room. But across the room from you, there is a large iron doorway that like a vault door, which is currently open. And standing like half in the vault, I'd say a little bit outside of it, you see Teresa. And she is currently standing with her back towards you, with a object in front of her that she seems to be channeling magic into furiously, as you see massive shards of glass weaving through the air and attempting to reform in a currently empty, like 12-foot tall, 5-foot wide mirror. And standing between you and her, currently crushing like a soda can, a Templar in his full plate armor, and then dropping him to the ground and glancing over towards you with blood dripping off of his fingers. You see a darkspawn. You see an ogre with huge kind of spikes coming off of his shoulders, big hunched form, but standing about 12 to 15 feet tall, and gives off a low, very familiar sounding growl as the creature sees you. And at that point, at the growling, Teresa turns frantically back in your direction and calls out to the creature and says, "Kill them now. Nothing can interrupt me." And
Not
the
with
ogre,
that.
We cannot let her put that thing back together.
We cannot know.
and the ogre begins to step towards you, and we're gonna roll a big ol' initiative right now.
Big old initiative.
Oh, initiative!
'Cause I've got a lot of people to roll for. I've got Teresa, I've got an ogre, I've got two NPCs.
For your slime.
Luckily, Eckert, not much to deal with rolling for you anymore. All right. Hold on to your numbers for now, and I'll start calling for them in a sec.
Get that out of your mouth, Sid. Out of your mouth. No. Drop
Okay,
it.
drop it.
Drop
Drop it. Drop it.
17.
Ah,
How dare you?
dang it, Sid.
Roll again.
What?
Out loud, because I told you not to. I'm just kidding.
told me.
Sid, we didn't.
Can't
we didn't-
please
we-
everyone.
Yeah, you know.
Don't succumb to peer pressure.
Mm-hmm. That's what we learned from today's episode, y'all. Don't succumb to peer pressure.
Let me
And,
roll
Apparently.
for.
and when you're in the fade, don't listen to spooky little children from your past. That's what we learned today, folks.
The more you know.
Like a PSA.
Lauren wasn't that young.
Oh, okay. Well, it's just spooky kids in the forest with fire. Just don't listen to them. You see spooky
Now I want to
people in the forest.
sing Kids in the Fade to Kids in the Dark.
All
That's
right.
what's going through my head.
Who's got? Give me some high numbers.
Me.
Okay.
20.
Jeez.
Woo!
Jesus
All right.
17.
I got a 16.
All right. Carter. What'd you get?
You did.
And
10. You still beat the ogre and Ty.
Hi.
Ty, baby.
Shit
Shit, baby.
together.
Oh,
Ty.
looking back at my notes, I think you got Aria because I have written down that Ty's name is Tybalt Arius. Is that where you got Aria from?
Oh, probably.
Yes, it is. It's Tybalt Arius.
Yep, there we go. That's where.
Yeah, so I was probably just looking at that. All right. Thank you, Sid, for making me feel like I'm not losing it.
No problem.
Somebody needs to have that job. All right, then you are first. You have a massive darkspawn ogre directly in front of you, bearing down on you with a big old club and a meaty fist.
That's cool.
And you've got in the distance Lucia trying desperately to fix an illuvium.
I am going to shoot at Teresa.
Okay. Take your shot.
I will as soon as I can scroll down my sheet. There we go. Wow, that's really bad.
Oh,
11.
No, it's not gonna
That's
hit.
really. I rolled 2 1s and a 2.
The
But
bolt,
I'd stunt. I have 1 stomp point.
you can use it to reload.
I'm gonna use it to rapid reload.
Hey,
Reloading!
we love a stunt.
Perfect.
Reloading.
I guess you can still skirmish even when you don't hit. You could still move the target even if you miss them, is what I'm realizing. With that, I don't know if there's a rule that you have to hit in order to get your stunt, but
Don't know.
I'm gonna let you do the rapid reload
reload.
because I'm also gonna say y'all can't do damage to things if you stunt with your stunt points. If you miss, I'll
No,
figure
that
that out
makes
later.
sense.
But the rapid reload makes sense anyway. So yeah, you fire this arrow and she
My
is
hands
turned.
shaking.
She is turned away from you, and it looks like it's going to be a shot dead center. And at the last second, it is blocked by a seemingly arcane barrier that
Oh,
protects
fuck
her.
off.
Like that.
You don't have any room to say this.
No, I say that to.
Blacksword.
Sorry. Oh, fuck off.
Okay, fine. Just making sure.
No, sorry, that wasn't to you.
All right.
You're
Yaz,
perfectly
it
within
is-
your rights to have the wizard do magic.
Yes, it is your turn.
Lovely. I will also shoot at Teresa.
Okay.
Okay. Not bad. Well, I don't get many stunts. It is 2 6s and a 2, which is 12, 14, 18.
That hits.
Yes. 2 stunt points.
All right.
I shall use 2. Let me.
We're gonna have to kill the drawing. I can't have this many tabs open.
Yeah, I'll
I'm sorry.
delete the-
I can't have this many tabs open and run the stream at the same time.
I'm gonna do.
Goodbye. Draw.
I'll do
It's-
rapid
It's
reload.
beautiful. I love it, but it has to die now. Art is
I do
ephemeral.
hate that I have to click on everything individually to delete it. So that's a hell that y'all have put me in.
Sita!
I'll help.
Sorry, what was the question? Or what was the number?
No, sorry. I was just talking out loud, thinking out loud. So I'll do a rapid reload, and I will do a pierce armor for 1 to spend my 2 stunt points.
All right.
So her armor is it defense is halved? Is that what it is?
For a
Armor rating is halved rounded down.
armor rating is halved. Okay. Do I tell? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tell you this now, so y'all know going forward. She does not have any armor.
Okay.
You learned that through the use
I
of the
learned that
stunt.
right now.
Well, so I mean, you did
Lovely.
pierce her armor.
You
I
did pierce her
definitely
armor.
Yeah, there you
pierced
go.
her armor.
Yeah, she's got a high defense but no armor.
There is one pink dot on the very far right side, and it's killing me. You have to delete it.
it.
Thank you.
That'll be 14 points
Ooh.
of piercing damage.
Damn.
God dang Yasmera.
Yeah, the bolt goes sailing forward, and you can see it almost crack through this arcane barrier that she has around her and pierces into her shoulder, and which she lets out a cry of pain as she does. You can see some of the some of the mirror pieces kind of shudder for a second as she's trying desperately to hold them in place. But she's okay currently.
And I will do a minor action. I need to maybe have those pulled up. What's the defense one you can do as a minor action?
That's a good question.
I have the page up.
Thank you.
Minor action. Guard up.
Nope.
You put your skill to use, balancing action defense, add +1 or +2 to your defense. That's the one where you suffer a penalty.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do 2.
Okay. So with guard up, then you get a +2. So your chick is in the +2 defense, but you will have it a -2 to any penalty or any opposed tests.
Yes.
Yeah, any tests you make from your current round. Okay.
For my next turn. Yeah.
Alrighty. But you're staying, I'm assuming, because nobody said they were moving yet, that everybody is kind of staying together in the middle of the room. Okay.
Some of us have to use our minor action to load our weapon.
Yeah. Garas, is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna use for minor action to activate dual stance as I draw both weapons,
Okay.
and I'm giving myself a +1 to my attack. And that I'm gonna have to attack Big Boy to get to Magic Lady. So he's gonna go attack Big Boy
Under
as
the
he's making the
legs.
way. Yeah, going like under the legs kind of thing.
Stab him
Okay.
in the dick.
Can I actually try for? I'm gonna actually go for also for my sneak attack, which is my
Yeah,
backstab.
so you have to make the check. So what is the? What
They
do
have
I
to
have
make.
roll?
You have to beat my dexterity stealth with your perception seeing.
All right.
If you
It
stab-
has to be seeing. I can't
Yeah.
use smelling.
Nope, it has to be seeing.
Because Ogre has smelling, but no seeing.
If you stab a darkspawn in the taint, is it the best or the worst thing for them?
Oh God.
Oh. That is 18 for me.
Depends on who
That
you ask.
is 11. Yeah. Sorry. Did I roll over? Oh, same perception. Okay, that's an 11 for me.
Okay, so I am not being seen, and I'm gonna go stab him in the taint. Or
Okay.
at least the meaty
Taint
part. Yeah,
stab!
just go for the stab for the taint.
What Griffin McElroy would call the googer. Just trying to say as many terrible words as possible.
That's 19.
19 damage. All right.
No, 19 to hit.
Oh, 19 to hit. Okay. Yes, that hits.
And I got 2 stunt points out of it also.
Damn. Stunt like crazy.
And what I'm going to do is for my 2 stun points, you know what, why not? I'm going to go with a Mighty Blow this time.
Okay.
So that's a deal an extra d6
All right.
with my other damage. And I do 3d6 damage right now.
Go for it.
That's 16 points.
All right. Does have 7 armor.
Okay.
So that's going to be 9 points of damage.
As I just stab in the taint, as I keep on going past them to get to Magic Lady.
Okay. I'm going to say you can't go past them. I'm willing to say that you were able to attack without moving, but you
Right.
won't be able to go past them unless you
Got
use
it.
your minor action to move.
Got it.
Since you used your minor action, if you wanted to use that for not your dual stance thing,
Nah,
instead,
I need all that damage for that.
then that will be your turn, and it will be Teresa's turn now. And she has just been shot in the shoulder and doesn't feel good about that, as I'm sure you can imagine. So she's going to try to cast a spell. I'm just going to deduct 20 MP real quick.
What?
And she's going to roll her spell check.
Mishap. Mishap.
That's a 21. That's a mishap.
It's a mishap for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, 5 stunt points.
Oh no,
hold
not
on.
a spell stunt. Oh,
But it's
no.
not cool when it happens to you.
Hold on. I got 5 points to spend, y'all. Just chillax. I'm gonna go
Somebody
spend some
die
stunts.
tonight.
Oh,
It might be me.
Oh, no.
Uh,
Yasmera, don't die.
all right.
Don't die.
I don't want you to die.
He's going to
All right,
die.
she's gonna use. She's gonna take a mana shield to add +2 to her defense
Oh.
until the beginning of her next turn, and yeah, I'm not gonna do fast casting. That'd be too much for me right now. And she's gonna do the puissant casting to increase the spell power by 2. Which will put it at an 18. As she casts Inferno. And calling upon the raw elements of creation, you ignite a column of air 6 yards in radius and 12 yards tall, anywhere within 50 yards of you. Boy, y'all, 6 yards in radius, I think is gonna get you. I think it's gonna get everyone. Everyone needs to make a dexterity acrobatics test versus 18.
Hey, I get +1, extra +1 to those.
And I've got a couple of
Ooh.
NPCs to roll for, so
Okay,
you know,
okay.
dexterity.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, that's a 17.
That's gonna fail.
With the -2, that's 18 exactly.
Really? Damn.
Would have been 20.
All right, tie fails. Lucia, there's no way unless you roll 3 6s. No, that's a 13. Lucia fails, and that's all I have to roll for NPCs. So, who else? Who succeeded?
21.
I got a 17. So I got
So
one
you,
under.
you failed.
So I failed on my first roll, but luckily Thaxhorn has a magic item that gives him advantage on dexterity savings throws. So
Thaxorn's playing the wrong game. All right, that's gonna be 3d6 plus 6 magic damage for those of you that failed.
I'm out the way, baby.
That's gonna be 16 points of magic damage to those of you that failed.
I'm
those
down
of you
to
that-
10.
Those of you that succeeded
Cool.
take 4 points and fall
12.
prone.
If we
We
succeeded.
succeeded?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
You don't take as much damage, but because you essentially got out of the way by jumping.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense.
But
So
you don't have to
Yasmera
deal.
threw herself at Venehn and they both went tumbling away.
Additionally, any target that leaves the column of flame is still there. It's not just a one-off thing; it remains, and any target who leaves continues to take 1d6 damage at the start of their turn until they succeed on the test.
What happens if you
so
stay?
You'll continue to take the damage on her turns. So,
Okay.
So I'm going to say those of you that succeeded have gotten out of the fire. You've jumped out of the way, landing on your stomachs. And those of you that failed are still in the fire.
This is my worst nightmare.
But
That's
This is Venenn's
that's
worst
her.
nightmare.
That's her big one.
It's happening again.
All right, that is her turn.
And she spent so much mana that she died.
It's Lucia's turn now. And Lucia. Oh boy. Hold on, I need to check because. Oh wait, I didn't do the damage. How much did I say the full damage was? I need to give that to your friends.
Freaking 16.
16. So that's 33, 23 left for Lucia, and for Ty.
How's Ty Baby doing?
25 minus 16.
He's fine.
is
He's got so much
9.
extra blood.
that's how it works, right? mean, got
Boy.
more blood for blood magic. You're
No,
healthier.
he's got significantly less blood than the rest of you.
Come on, Ty, get your head in the game.
All right.
That's what your health points are, right? How much blood you have.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's what it is. That's
So much blood, you guys.
It's science.
So much blood.
that's what Mortal Kombat taught me, at least.
I do need to remind myself again. I just want to see the flames. It doesn't say. I guess she can just do that all of her turns to try to put out the flames. It doesn't say it's a minor action. Additionally, a target leaves a call of flames, takes 1d6 damage to start turn until they succeed on dexterity acrobatics test versus your spell power to put out the flames. So yeah, I think she can just do it again. So Lucia's gonna try. I think Lucia's gonna burn to death. Because I'm pretty sure she's never gonna succeed on this check. No, that's a 5. So she'll just take another. Or she won't take it this turn. She'll take it her next turn because she's left. All right. She is going to minor action move, skirting around the troll, and then she's going to yell at all. She says, as she is on fire, it says, I'll do whatever I can to hold this thing back. Please kill her. And she's going to make an attack against it with her longsword. That is a 17 to hit, no stump points. That's going to hit for 14 points of damage, reduced to 7. All right. That is Lucia's turn. Carter, it is your go.
This sucks. How bad does Lucia look?
Lucia's pretty good. I
Except
mean, she's
she's-
under half.
Except she's
She's-
on fire.
She is on fire, so she will take another d6 at the start of her next turn. She is 23 out of 48.
Ty's at like 9, right?
Ty's at 9, and Ty's still in the fire.
Garrus is like a.
I'm at like if I fail, I will probably die in 2 turns.
I'm not going to tell you guys what hit
Yeah.
points I'm at. I'm just going to get out of the fire. In fact, I'm going to signal at Ty through the flames to go right, and I'm going to go left. We're going to try to circle around the sides, and he's going to step out of the fire and put myself out or cast spell. We're going to go for cast spell. He's going to walk as far as this movement. We'll get him around. Like how big is this room? Like the circle?
Oh, it's big. I mean, it's like probably a 50-yard radius.
Okay.
It's like
So
football field size.
I'm not even getting like all the way to the next cardinal side of the room.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay, cool. Well, I'll just move my distance along the outer edge of the wall, and I'm going to cast heal on myself.
You know what? Sometimes that's what you need. Sometimes the healers gotta heal themselves.
And that is a really great point to stun on too.
Ooh.
That might help me out. So dang it. Where are the spell stunts? There we go.
How many stun points you got?
4.
Could fast cast. Because yeah, mighty spell looks like it doesn't affect healing, just damage.
That is exactly what I'm going to do. Does it doesn't have to be a different spell, right?
No, it can be any spell.
Really?
It just has to be a major action or a minor action. So
Okay, then I just need to double check the range on heal. Real quick. Luckily I wrote that down. He lied.
You're looking for the description of heal.
Yeah, do I have to touch him or is it like a range?
I can find the spell.
Okay. While you're doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and heal myself with the first one then. So that's
Heal touch.
okay. Well, I'm gonna do it on myself both times then. That'll help a lot. And
All
I'm
right.
use
So how many mana points are you using?
I'm gonna dump 3 into it both times, so I'm gonna burn
Okay.
up 6 points for
So
it.
that'd be 66 health.
Yeah. Okay, 9, 12 for the first one,
Okay.
and only 5 for the second one, so I go back up 17. Yay!
That's pretty good.
Ah!
You want to make another saving throw for me? Or did you succeed on your first one?
No, I totally failed. I'm as bad as Lucia is at this shit. 8, 13, 15. I got stunts off it, but
luckily, I did forget. You won't have to do the 18 for the second one because I think the puissant casting is only for the initial casting of the spell. So I think that's just going to be a 16, but that's still short, I think.
so I'll go up 17 and then I'll lose another d6, I guess.
Next turn. I'm ruling that the turn y'all
Next turn. Okay.
leave because you already took the damage this turn. I'm not going to double up on you for staying inside or for leaving. So, all right, that will be Carter's turn then. It is the ogre's turn now, and I think the ogre is going to attack Lucia. I mean, she did put herself in harm's way. I was tempted to attack Garas, but I think Lucia is going to bite this bullet for you.
Fair.
I
did stab him in the taint, so.
You did. But it's going to try a smash attack against Lucia. Which is plus 11. So it's a 21 to hit with 3 stunt points. Oh, it's going to have to use this too. It's going to use its crush stunt. Oh god, Lucy is going to be real rough after this one. It's going to take 2d6 plus 9 is 19 minus 10 is 9 points of damage. And then the stunt that the ogre uses is crush. So essentially smashes down Lucia and then grabs her and picks her up. And then it begins to crush down on her the same way he did with the Templar. Which is going to be another 12 points of penetrating damage, leaving Lucia with 2 hit points. And that is Lucia's turn. That's the ogre's turn. And it's going to be Ty's turn now. Ty, baby. I've only got one thing that I think would make sense for Ty to do right now. Ty's going to take 1d6 points of damage. Which is a 5, because of course it is, as he activates his blood magic. You see Ty step out of the fire and just like blood streaming off of him, and is going to attempt to cast a blood slave on the ogre to take control of it.
Come on, baby.
Come on, Ty,
You
baby.
can do this.
Come on, Tai, this is what you practiced. All led up to this moment.
Oh, Ty, baby, I'm so happy for you. That is exactly what he needed.
Let's go, Tai!
Oh,
Fuck yes,
my God.
Tai.
With because 18 plus 1, so 19. Yeah, that is gonna be exactly what he needed to cast. The ogre still needs to make a saving throw, though. I didn't check to see. Did he stunt? Oh shit. Hold on. Go to my chat log. Oh no, it doesn't show it because I was rolling in private. Oh no. What did he roll?
Do you feel in your
Do I
heart
feel
like
like
he's
it is in my heart like he's stunted?
I
No.
feel like
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna roll again. Well, that time I stunted. And I rolled the same thing. So
Seems like it was meant to be, if you ask
He's
me.
got 2 stunt points, so I think is going to do the puissant casting just to try to hammer this home. So that will put his DC or his spell power up to 19. The ogre has to make a wisdom self-discipline test versus spell power.
Wise. A word I'd always think about ogres when I hear
It's got a +3 to willpower.
I guess it's more like, trying to
Oh,
push
sorry. I
against
meant
it.
willpower self-discipline.
Oh,
I
you
don't know why I
said wisdom. That's not a thing in
but
this
that
game,
is an
it?
11
Or is it?
total.
Let's
With a
go.
stunted with
Let's
1, but that's not going to do anything
put
here.
Fuck 'em up, Ty.
Her down.
Yeah, and I think with Lucia almost
The Templar down.
with Lucia almost dead.
No, don't drop it. Put it down.
Just kind of like release the goal. And seems to have some control. But I don't think he can do anything on this turn. On his next turn. So can't do anything right now. But you can tell something's off with the ogre. And something's very off with Ty, as he has 4 hit points left.
Oh.
And is on fire.
Oh.
I'll go ahead and make the save for him just in case.
Oh.
No, that's a 7. So Ty is still on fire.
Oh my gosh, Ty.
All right. That is Ty's turn. Which I think that's everyone. I think we're back to Ven. Yeah, Ven, it is your turn.
Oh, I'm about to kill this bitch. So I rapid reloaded last time, so I don't have to do that. So I'm gonna aim. Now here's my thing. I'm prone. That doesn't affect ranged attacks at all.
I don't think so.
I checked. The only thing that happens is that if you're prone and somebody makes a melee attack against you, they get a bonus. That shit ain't stopping me from firing.
Do it.
Okay, sure. I'll allow it.
Okay, so I'll brace the bow with my foot and just. I'm gonna aim. And I get a +2 instead of a +1 because archery style. I'm gonna fire. And I'm gonna roll like a fucking madman. Hold on. That's a 26 to hit.
Holy shit. She's an 18 right now, but that'll still do it.
I rolled 2 6s and a 5. I have a +7, +2.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And do you have 6 stun points or 5
I
stun
have 5 stump points. But I don't have to use one on Pierce Armor. So she's gonna get what's she gonna get?
Finish her.
She's gonna get I think I'm just gonna do a lethal blow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do as much damage as
I'm
you can.
gonna do a lethal blow instead of trying to risk it splitting them up. So that's gonna be 3d6 plus 6.
Okay.
It's a lot.
That is a lot.
I rolled a lot of numbers. 10. That's 22 damage.
Ooh, that is a lot. That hurts
And
her very
remind me,
badly.
she doesn't have armor, right?
She does not have armor. That brings her to almost half health.
Half. Jesus.
She's got a lot of she's
Wow.
beefy. As the arrow sinks into her, she again the barrier kind of blocking as much as possible, but your arrow pierces through, cutting her, and she begins to bleed profusely out onto the floor.
Give up and we'll let you live.
She looks across at you with anger. She says, "If I give up, then we're all dying here."
Okay, fine, but I took that shot lounging, so get ready, because in a second I'm standing up.
Anything else?
No, I just wanted to be a little shit.
Yeah. What else is new? Okay. That will be Yaz's turn.
Okay.
Both of you have succeeded on the fire
Yes.
stuff last time. Okay, make sure we haven't gotten to the turns where people are gonna have to start taking fire damage.
Yeah, about that. Ty has control of the gigantic ogre, but is literally gonna die on his next turn.
There is a non-zero chance that Ty may die on his next turn.
I would say it's about 50-50 based
I'd
on
say-
what you can roll on a d6 and how many hit points he has.
I'd say it is a 1 in 4 chance, or no?
He has 4 hit
out of
points,
6.
right?
4 to 6, which is 2 and 3. So he has a 2 and 3 chance of,
No. He has 4 hit points.
and you could roll 6 on a d6.
1, 2, 3, he'll be fine. 4, 5, 6,
50-50.
he'll be dead. 50-50.
Oh, right. No,
50-50,
you're right.
yeah.
You're right.
I thought he had 3 first.
Don't
You're right.
make
50-50.
don't make
is
it fractions.
It's a 50-50 shot that he'll die next turn.
I'm so proud of you for repeating what I said.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't count
How
unless I say it.
close
Okay, that's fair, that's
would
fair.
you say Ty is to Yaz right now?
Pretty close. I mean, he only moved out of the fire, and you
Physically
didn't.
or emotionally?
Yeah, I guess that's the question. Physically or emotionally?
I mean, emotionally, I don't feel like we've really gotten any time.
Y'all haven't really
to, like,
bonded that
hang
much,
out, get to
yeah.
know each other. So that might take a while if he's still alive. But to try and make sure that happens, I'm prone still,
Yes.
but I'm also very long.
Okay.
I am almost 7 feet tall. With half movement, could I literally, like, yank Ty out of the fire?
Oh, Ty's out of the fire. Ty got out of the fire. on
Okay,
his
can I
turn.
put him out?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yasmera does get
Like,
the
can I
biggest
take off my
hugs.
cloak
Yeah.
and just wrap him up and put the fire out?
I will say yes. If you use your major action to do that, you can
I'll
put
do
out
it.
the fire.
I will.
Okay.
I'll do that.
I will allow that.
So yeah, she'll see what dire straits we're in, and the fact that he just got the very, very large opponent under control. It seems will just jump to her feet, yank her cloak off, and just like fucking tackle him to smoke the fire.
Underneath the blanket, you just hear underneath the clothes, just like.
You're welcome. Now,
But I like to think that
control
Venehn was
fucking
bracing
thing.
against her to make the shot, so she leaves and Venehn just like falls backwards and knocks his head on the stone. Ah!
And you lose the arrow
Ow.
that you just loaded.
I haven't loaded one.
Oh, damn.
I used all my stunts
Almost
on
had you.
damage.
Okay.
You almost had me.
Yeah, I will say Ty is out of burning alive danger right now. Cool. She cast another fire spell. Anything else, Yaz? I think.
I mean, that's really my minor was getting up. My
I
major
mean, that's
was
pretty
putting him
clutch.
out. So
Yeah.
that's me.
Garas.
Okay. I'm
It
gonna
is your
move
turn.
out of the fire first of all,
Huh.
and I'm going to go for a backstab on this magic lady while Venn is shit talking them.
Okay. Go to make your saving, your check, to see if you can put out the fire.
And what
first.
do I got to make a save again for that?
It is dexterity,
Okay.
acrobatic. Is that what I said last time? And it is a 16 is what you need.
I got a 17.
Okay, then you are able to quickly kind of pat yourself down as you get out of the flames and get somewhere safe.
And she needs to make a perception scene against my stealth.
Okay.
That is a 17.
Does have a focus in seeing. That is a 13.
I beat it with 17.
Okay.
Okay, so that I get +2 to my attack and another d6 on top of it. And I am already in my attack stance, so that's already a plus. So that's a +3 to this attack. Okay.
I'll say you used your minor action to get to her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so that is 18.
18 just hits.
Okay, and I only got 4 stun points out of that, though.
Only 4.
Only 4 stun points.
Oh, darn.
One day. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to put that away.
And she. Okay, yeah, that's right. She has no armor pierce. I'm gonna go with a. Is she holding something? By the way.
She has her staff.
Oh, okay. I would like to do a disarm. Yeah, disarm. You attempt to disarm the target with your melee attack, and they must make a opposed attack roll, and the attack rolls do not generate stun points. But if I win the test, you knock down your enemy's weapon.
Okay. All right. Let's Wild West this.
Take her staff and throw it off the cliff.
It's a nice staff. Maybe we want to keep it.
Oh boy, that is 10. That's a 17, actually.
Jeez,
18.
I rolled like crap. That's 14.
Okay, so that means I knock it. So I disarm the staff and I knock it out of her hand, and it is gone. Let's see how far away from her.
D6 plus strength.
It goes. My strength is. Where are you at? 2 yards away.
Okay. 6 feet. That's pretty good. She's holding this sort of light, almost like birch staff in her hand, and she was using to channel this magic through this red crystal on top. And you are able to with one of your daggers kind of wedge it between her and the staff, and then yank away, pulling the staff from her, causing it to clatter 6 feet the other direction.
Nice. And then
you
I'm
still
gonna,
do damage. Yeah,
I do. Yeah, I'm going to use the last 2 of my stun points to do a mighty blow. So it's 1d6 extra. So I'm rolling 3d6.
All right.
Plus 7. 19 points of damage.
All right. All right. She's not looking great at this point. As you stab her.
Because Ven was in the middle of shit talking her. It was right after Ven said, "You better stand up soon, or you better do something big, or I'm gonna shoot you again." It's right after that. Garas goes like, "Hey, I'm right behind you. I'm going to stab you now," and just stabs her right in the gut, right body up, right behind, just right in the back. Right after he flings the staff away and then yanks the dagger out. See, I stabbed you. It was right behind you. You didn't see me.
She sees you now.
No, backstab only works once because you have to move towards them.
Yeah,
so you might as well be a bitch about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a dick.
Do I go with that? No. This one? God,
I feel like
y'all.
Val is just pulling out torture implements. This one?
Yeah.
Maybe this one?
I mean, you just stabbed her real hard. You're real close. She's gonna hit you hard, bud.
Yup. Look, I got rid of her staff and I stabioed. I feel like I did something big there.
Okay. She's gonna try to cast this spell.
Rude.
And
Mishap.
Bring it on, wizard bitch. Come on, wizard chick. I got you.
too many dice.
I'm ready. Let's go.
That's a 17. That's gonna succeed. No stunt points. The staff goes clatter into the ground, and she looks at you, and you watch as this arcane energy, like the mirror behind her, kind of reflects, and she holds in her hand this like as she extends her hand, flame begins to ignite inside of her palm, and then she just kind of drops it, and it falls a little bit behind you and explodes in a 4-yard radius. I need you to make a dexterity acrobatics test.
16.
Okay, you fail. So that is gonna be, or no, you sorry, you succeed on that one. That was on her. You still take the damage, but you don't fall prone. Dragon Age is a lot harder on successful saves because the mages have to succeed on casting them in the first place. That's going to be 16 points of damage.
Oh wait, 16 points?
Yes.
I'm down.
Are you dead?
I'm down.
And Garas falls, burns across his back as he collapses in front of her. And you can see Teresa like holding her side, blood pooling out between her fingers. She's pretty rough right now, but she's doing everything she can to stay up. The column of flame does go out. She is not going to spend the points to keep that in place because everybody moved out of it. And that is her turn, which I think is going to put it to... Oh, it's Lucia's. God, I got to do so many NPCs.
We roll deep?
No, last time. I had to deduct the mana cost for that spell. She is going to... Oof. No, Lucia's still in the ogre's hand. She can't do anything. The ogre hasn't put her down yet. Never mind. She's not being crushed though, and she looks around. She says, can somebody help me? As the ogre's just kind of holding her, and Ty from down the guy says, I've got it. Just give me 1 second. Or, I've got it. Just give me 1 second, please. So it will be Carter's turn now.
Okay. I think when Carter sees, this is the first time many of our companions have gone down.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think when Carter sees that, especially here in the spire, he starts getting a ringing in his ears, and he starts hearing the voices of the Templars whenever they took Eckhart, and you just hear this scream, this come out of Carter,
Kill
and
Bill
he
sirens.
just starts running across the and he just starts racing across the center of the room towards where Teresa and Garas are. Can I get there in a one action move?
If you're using your minor action, I've been pretty loose with saying you can use your minor action to get. Basically, for my benefit, I'm not really tracking your speeds. I'm like, unless we've set up some crazy distance, if you say minor action move, you'll get there. You can reposition to where you want to go. I'm double checking because I don't remember what happens killing Garrett. Oh, there. Sorry, I was double checking for Garrett because I'm not sure if you're about to try to heal him. I just want to double check. Please continue.
I'm gonna go. He comes to like a knee slide as he comes up on Garas, and he just says, "No, you don't. No, you don't fucking go." And I'm gonna cast heal on Garas.
Okay, go ahead and cast your spell. And yes, Garas, you are dying. And you will die in a number of rounds equal to 2 plus your constitution, unless you receive healing.
Okay.
My constitution?
2 plus my constitution? So 4.
Okay, so you've got 4 rounds to live. But that's just the rule in this game. There's no saving throws or anything.
Only got 4 more rounds to live.
The stress, his hands were shaking as he pulled up. and he's still on fire himself. So as he's summoning the energy, the power of the Fade to come through him, it slips through his fingers and the spell fails.
Oh. Did you roll for your damage, or I'll roll for it for you? 4 points of damage is what I rolled. Oof. That is Carter's turn, so it is the ogre's turn now. Which is gonna do what Ty wants it to do. And what Ty wants it to do is to attack Teresa. And that is what it does. It turns, it drops Lucia. Doesn't damage her, but not gently. And then goes lumbering over, and she looks up at it, says, "What are you doing, you fool?" No. And it is going to make an attack against her with its smash. And that is going to be a 23 to hit. And that is going to be 2d6 plus 9 damage. That is 15 points of damage. And she's not looking great as it punches her. So it just walks up and just kind of smacks her, and the arcane barrier holds in place, but you can see more blood beginning to pool out of her nose and the corner of her mouth, and she is trying desperately to hold on to life and this spell. That is the ogre's turn, which will put it to Ty, who's out, is not going to bleed anymore, does not have any let's see, I think he's got 4 hit points, and he's got no mana, and
Sorry, guys. I think I'm going to sit down and have a cigarette.
that seems like what he's going to do. I'm double checking if he needs to use anything to continue to use the spell. It has to make a new test resist. Oh, okay. The ogre needs to make a new test. I forgot about that. Let's see. That is going to be a 18. Which is actually going to break it out of Ty's control. God. Yep, that breaks out of it. So
Put her
it
down.
is
We gotta
free.
put her down.
It is Ty's turn though, and Ty is just going to do an arcane bolt or arcane lance at the. I guess that's Teresa. That's all he's really got, and he really wants to take her down. She no longer has the +2. So that's a 16. God damn, I just left the game. That's a 16. I didn't get to see if there are any stunt points. Fuck. But that's going to hit. So he's going to do damage with his arcane lance. It's really bad damage, Ty. That's 6 points of damage. So she's still up.
I mean, technically, Ty did the ogre damage, so you gotta
Ty
give
did
him
do
that.
the ogre
I mean, you
damage.
gotta give him
That
that.
was
She
big
is
damage.
on death's door as this blast hits her from Ty underneath the cloak. Ty is also on death's door. A lot of people are on death's door right now.
I am dead.
Yeah, Garas is on.
There
is
is
dying.
died.
I'm dying.
So that is the end of her turn, or Ty's turn. Ogre is free. Ven, it is your turn.
I'm gonna try to kill her.
Okay.
Gonna load. And shoot. Please with the stunts, please. Okay. Okay. No. 8, 12, There's a 19 to hit.
It hits.
Okay. I got 4 stunts. I'm gonna try for a lightning attack
Okay.
and try to hit her again.
Do you want to go for her? Or do you want to go for the ogre?
No, I want to go for her. I want her to die.
Okay.
You might kill her with the first one.
She
I think that's what
she
you're
is
saying.
extremely low
I mean,
right now. I'm just saying
Okay.
you won't need it for the second strike
Okay.
against her.
Then I will. Yeah. Then I'll lightning attack and go for the ogre.
Okay.
And I can. That's 3, and then for 1, I can pierce armor. So I'll pierce armor on the ogre if I hit him.
Okay.
Okay, so damage for her.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 3. That's 9.
That'll do it. The arrow hits her and she collapses. And you watch as the mirror behind her, the arrow hits. She kind of spins in place and crumples to the ground. The mirror behind her falls. The pieces of it shattering against the floor.
Okay. Roll to hit the ogre. Oh wow, that's good. That's 20 to hit.
20 hits.
Okay, so then I pierce armor. So his armor rating is half rounded down, and that 6 was 4, so he takes 10 minus whatever half his armor is rounded down.
3, so that'll be another 7 points of damage. So that's 23. Okay. Yeah, you fire 2 arrows in quick succession. One hitting her. Teresa spins, falls to the ground, very close to Garas, while the ogre suddenly takes the arrow in the back as it has begun to turn on the rest of you, seeming to have regained control of itself. Yaz, it is your turn.
Yeah. I've let go of Ty.
Ty's okay.
I'll try to sort of juke around and backstab the ogre.
Okay.
So I gotta do a stealth.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll make a perception.
Do my focus in.
That's I stunted. I don't have the stunts for this. That's a 14.
That's a 17.
Okay, you succeed.
All right. So I shoots it, which means I get a +2 to shoot it, and then I get an extra d6 to hit. Correct?
Yeah, I think so.
I shall shoot the ogre. I mean, that's not terrible. 9, 13 plus 2 is 15 plus.
Oh, the defense for the ogre is really low. You probably hit it.
20. Yeah.
Yeah, you hit.
Okay. I did get a 4 to stun.
Damn. Y'all stunt like constantly.
5, 4, 4, baby. Okay, so I've got 4 of them, so I will use 1 to pierce armor.
Okay.
I will rapid reload.
Mm-hmm.
And I will knock prone.
Ooh, okay.
So let me roll damage. Oh wait, that's just, it was 2, now it's 3. Okay. Okay. 8, 10.
Just imagining Yasmera pulling out like another bigger crossbow for this shot. It's like a fucking arbalist.
Yeah.
It's like normal size for her though.
That's 15 points of damage.
Ooh. Okay. And did you do pierce armor?
I did pierce armor, yeah.
Okay. That's enough to kill it.
Fuck him up, Yasmera.
As you fire the bolt, you do knock it prone. As
Yes, in more ways than one.
as the bolt hits it and takes a staggering step forward. Looks like it's gonna topple back towards Garas and and then collapses forward with the big onto the ground. And as everything goes still, you watch as the staff that was on the ground had been continuing to kind of glow. The same staff that you had seen Teresa crack on the ground in her office. That's not the music that I want. It fades and goes dark. And you watch as the illuvian begins to go dark, and the fissures around the room begin to recede, seeming like the presence of the fade begins to pull back. Who has good perception and is still conscious?
I think mine's pretty good.
Do both of you do a perception seeing check for me?
Yep.
This will be the last thing we do, and then we'll take a break.
15.
Okay.
17.
Okay. Yaz and Venn, as the two of you are regaining yourself and then are quickly rushing over to Garas, I assume, to administer some kind of first aid. Both of you see in the shattered pieces of the illuvian the mirror itself, the glass of the mirror, is dark and not really reflective in the traditional sense, but it has a sheen to it. And both of you notice in different pieces of the glass at the same time a shadowy figure that seems to be looking through and then vanishes as the illuvian goes dark. And Teresa lets out a cough of blood, and so does Garas, and that's where we're going to take our break. So we're gonna take a quick break, everyone, and refresh, make some get some water, stretch, whatever you need to do. We recommend that you do the same. And we will see you back here in a few minutes to continue our show. So we will see you very soon. Stay tuned. Welcome back, Internet. And thanks for hanging out with us while we took our break. We're going to finish up our session here. So, where things left off, you have just succeeded in subduing the apostate mage form, or the Venatori apostate Teresa, and the ogre that she had utilized to kill a lot of people up here, and a few of you are, Garas is bleeding out on the ground. Many of you are hurt. The forge is like I said, is inactive. The illuvian has gone quiet, and the presence of the fade is gradually fading away.
Carter, you Garas?
Yes. Oh, try to do the heal thing again.
Yaz is just immediately going to go to Teresa's body and start looking for the other half of the seal.
Teresa is is conscious currently.
Can I bap her over the head?
Do you want? Okay, I didn't know if y'all want to talk to her or just coup de grace her. You can do either one if you want. She is dying, but she is.
We still need her sigil.
The seal, yeah, which she should
which
have
is what
on
you
her.
were searching for, yeah.
Yes. Seeing that she's awake, I'll just tie her up.
Okay. Like I said, you really don't even like. She is going to die soon unless y'all decide to actively heal her.
So like,
she is not going to last much longer.
have a
Y'all
very
just have a few moments where she is still conscious, and she looks up at you as you approach. Yes, she says, "You bloody fools, all of you! You have doomed everyone here."
Do you want to elaborate with your last breaths of life?
I. Like any of you deserve it at this point. You deserve whatever fate is coming your way. I was trying to help all of you.
Take my cloak, like put it in her stomach or wherever she's bleeding the most. You know, staunch some of the bleeding, but make it hurt.
Yeah,
You
she
have a
looks
funny
at
way
her
of
with
fucking
some
sharing
pain.
it.
Coughs up some more blood. A lot of blood this time. And she says, "The blight is going to kill you all. You will all be taken by it."
The what?
She said the blight.
The blight. Okay.
Garas heals 5.
Do we need her for anything else?
Is Lucia still on fire?
No, I'm going to say that one out.
Okay, I'll put her out.
Yeah. She's just staying in the background, stoically, still on fire.
I'm staunching some of the bleeding right now, but I just look back to everyone and do we need her for anything else?
Tell us what you know and make your death mean something.
You ally yourselves now with a venatory spy and assassinate the only person that was trying to save you.
That's cute that you think you're important enough to be assassinated.
I was going to free Thetis.
How? Why? You're speaking
the
in
blight.
some extreme terms here. What were you doing?
The architect holds the key.
To what?
To
If you say salvation, I'm going to stab you.
the cure. And her eyes glaze over,
That was more helpful than salvation.
and she dies.
Good. The kicker.
She stays dead.
Damn. I mean, good.
She miraculously comes back to
It would've been
consciousness.
scary if she had just like grabbed me.
That would have been scary.
Takes a mental note, looks for the seal on her.
You find it.
So she's insane. There's not a cure for the blight.
Well, apparently there quite possibly is if that architect person has anything to do with it.
I doubt it's a person.
I saw something in that mirror before it went dark.
I have two theories. It's either a crazed god or a really big dark spawn.
Also possible.
Gray's got
Right, I've got-
Archdemon. Those are the theories.
I've got 2 pieces of this seal. Now we're just looking for, what was it? The plans? Schematics?
The diagrams, yeah, or the schematics, whatever we call them.
It's
While everyone's
supposed-
getting patched up, Yaz is just gonna start looking around for that so we can get the fuck out of here.
Garas, are you alive?
I got 5 HP. Do I wake up yet?
Yeah, you're good.
So you see Garas just coughs up a bit. Oh, how my back, it hurts. How does my back look? And he sits up, and you see the back of his back is wrecked and exploded.
Bad.
Yeah, and I should mention too, it's different in this game. When you begin to die, you do not fall unconscious. Garrus, you were not unconscious. You you were just dying.
Okay.
So you
So
can
he's
still
just being
talk.
really dramatic right now.
He's just
You
being
can-
dramatic, yeah.
Yeah, you can talk, but you cannot take any other actions when you are at 0 hit points.
Yeah, like just Garas being
You can
dramatic.
just talk yourself to death.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
It hurts so much. Yasmera,
But
can you arrange a spa day for me for my back?
a little busy right now.
Okay.
Tell Carter thank you. He kept you from dying.
Carter, thank you for keeping me alive. No, but really, like, oh fuck. He sits up. Oh fuck, that hurts. Oh, I'm going to be tender for a while. No, but really, Carter, we all, been in this situation before in our jobs where, we almost die or kind of die or dying. Thank you, for saving me.
Before I respond to Garrus, while people were talking, I wanted to look over surreptitiously at Ty and do my spirit thing and see what he was feeling
Okay.
after Teresa's death.
He is so yeah, he's been kind of staring down at Teresa's body and in sort of a shocked look, and the feeling that you get from him is disbelief.
Of course, Garrus. We are friends, and I would not see you die. Not while I am capable of stopping it.
Thank you, Carter. Oh, this is good. This is going to be tender for a while. Oh, this is the first time. Let's see. This is the first for me. Getting blown up from behind is definitely a first for me.
We have to call off the Templars.
Yeah, we do. How are we going to do that?
I'm going to run.
Beat the mission first, and then we'll get the
extremely
fuck out of
fast.
here.
Some little fast could work. Okay. We have everything.
Did you find the? So you're making a roll for the schematics?
Yes. Is it a perception?
Yeah,
or is it
perception.
Okay, so perception seeing.
Yes.
Excellent. 12, 17. That's a 20.
Okay. You head into this this vault that has currently been opened, and there are there's all sorts of shit back here. But you do see
I do have a question.
Sure.
Would this perception check count as an exploration? Would it qualify for exploration stunts?
Oh, yeah.
Because I did stunt.
Okay.
I got a 4.
What stunt were you looking at?
I was looking at...
Did I put the exploration stunts in the?
I don't see them on the rolls.
They are on
role-playing
page
stunts.
433 of the book.
Yeah, I guess I put role playing stunts in there, but I didn't put the exploration stunts. I'll do the rest of them at some point. Okay. What'd you want to get?
I have 4. Could I do that makes me wonder? You may immediately make another perception test at no additional cost in time or resources to discover more information about your surroundings or the object of your test.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and make another check then.
Cool. Not as good. 6, 7, 8, but
I do like, if there's nothing additional to discover, the stunt is wasted, but the GM will not prevent you from choosing the stunt even when there's nothing additional to learn.
Mean.
it's only 15.
15? Okay.
Yeah.
And what was your original one? 17?
20.
20. Okay. You head in this vault, and you realize immediately, the additional information I'll give you is that while you're glancing around, you take an extra moment to kind of survey your surroundings, and you realize, like, this is I wouldn't say a treasure trove. It's not like there's a bunch of jewels and gems and things like that here, but this is a treasure trove in the, like, smithing sense. I mean, the rarest materials, the like that you could use to make like the finest quality masterwork gear, is all like ingots and raw ore of the highest quality, kept in this room. And there is also a large kind of wall lined with shelves filled with schematics, and you do kind of alphabetically go through them, and you do find a very old schematic for the Empress's Point.
Take that. Yeah, I'll take some ingots too.
Okay. I'm trying to decide how, I mean, ingots are heavy.
Take
to
one.
take any
Or two.
significant amount.
Yasmera, try to take two, because I want to at least give some to the blacksmith. It does thanks for doing this, making the weapons for us.
Here's what I will give you. There are ingots in here that that you could attempt to bring with you, but it is going to be a lot to lug them out, and it is going to be hard to conceal them, because you're talking like heavy, like gold bars. I mean, if you think about that, you can't just stick one in your bag; it'll rip off your shoulders. So you probably couldn't carry something like that. You do see a couple of very fine things in here that you probably could bring with you. One, I'm trying to find the page that I got these off of so I can tell you what they are. Where are they? Where are you? And
I'm so sorry.
You find a pile of glowstones in here, which are fairly valuable, but not entirely uncommon. They are, some of them look like they've been recently recharged too. Essentially, they are stones that are prepared by the Tranquil, which provide most of the illumination for indoors in Valrayo in the more in the more affluent places. They essentially shine like lantern light for several months at a time. So there's like a pile of recently re-enchanted glowstones in here. There are also a few bundles of very well crafted arrows and bolts in here as well.
Okay. I'll take the glowstones, take some arrows, take some bolts.
Okay. What you have gathered then is, like I said, the glowstones are as are portable stones that you can use to shed light in dark places. They last for about, well, it says 2d6 months. So you can roll for the amount of months that it lasts for.
9 months.
All right, you got 9 months of glowstones, and then You have 2 bundles, which I'll say are 30 arrows each. You take a quiver, and then whatever the crossbow bolt version of a quiver is.
I think it's still a quiver.
Is it still a quiver?
Yeah.
Okay. 2 quivers of arrows. These are swift missile arrows, which essentially give you a +2 bonus on an attack roll with them. Each one is only good for 1 shot, though.
I'll walk over and give Van the bow arrows, and I'll take the crossbow ones.
While all of this has been going on, you've been looting what you can from the storeroom.
I would like to do one looting, actually,
Yes.
as well. Carter's going to walk over to Teresa's staff,
Uh-huh.
pick it up off the ground, and then he's going to walk back over to Ty and hold it out to him and say, "You are your own master now."
We'll say this is happening while everything's happening inside, so you have a little bit of time. And he says, he takes it and looks it over. He says, "You understand that this is a very old and powerful item you just gave me. Most mages would just keep it for themselves."
It seems right that it should be yours.
He turns it over in his palm and says, "I remember more than a few times when this staff was leveled against me, not including today.
It is in your hands now. It is your choice whom it strikes."
He sighs and he hands it. He extends it back out to you, and he says, "Carter, I don't want it. I appreciate the thought, but this staff has been in venatory clutches for a long time, and it's brought a lot of pain. And because of the power and the weight that it carried, well, they gave it a name. And I can't think of anyone better than yourself to hold this and not give in to that same emotion." And hands it, extends it out for you to take it.
He takes it.
Says, "It's called hubris. And I can't think of anyone less prideful than you, Carter, given what you've been through today. I hope that you can give it a new name."
I believe I understand. Thank you, my friend.
Of course. So, Carter, you get the staff Hubris, which is a magical staff. It is sent to be the only memento of a Navaran mage who thought himself equal to of a pride demon. Is a dragon bone staff that is inset with fine gold tracery. It grants a +2 bonus to communication command tests, and mages wielding it receive a +2 bonus to magic tests to cast spirit spells. I'm trying to think. You also get a talent. Oh, I'm going to post this in the chat. You get a talent level boost. Do you have a talent in spirit magic?
Yes, sure
So,
do. That's where I
You
get
go up to.
my mind ready thing.
Okay, you go up 1 level in that
That's awesome.
while you're using the the staff. I'm going to post this in the chat. There you go.
Heck yeah. Ooh. Okay, now let's run.
Yeah, after just looting,
what
pouring
is-
everything into our bag.
What have we discussed the mirror?
Yeah.
There,
Garas looks over at the mirror that's on the ground and goes, "Okay, I know we're supposed to be leaving, but what are we gonna do with this thing here? This very powerful, obvious, dangerous item."
We cannot leave this here.
No, we can't.
Burn it.
Can we? Can it be burnt? Can it be destroyed in
Doubt
the
it.
furnace?
This is old. Old elven magic. Like really old.
All right. I'm assuming you
We
would
will
need all
not
of the
be able to
pieces
carry it.
to... Would you need all of the pieces to reconstruct it, do you think?
Yes.
All right. Everyone take a piece and let's get the fuck out of here.
Garas picks up a piece.
Okay.
all right. You all take a piece of the alluvian. And as that's happening, you begin to hear heavy footfalls coming up the stairs. And swarming into the room, weapons drawn, shields at the ready, you see a small contingent of Templars, about 15 of them in total, come busting into this room and look around and see the broken alluvian, the dead archmage of the college, and a bunch of you all gathered
the Grand
around.
Enchanter.
The
like-
Grand Enchanter is what I meant. Oh yeah.
Just like that scene from Community where Troy walks in with a pizza.
Yeah, it's kind of what it is, except it's 15 Troys and they're all heavily armed and very angry at you. And they come rushing in, and to the forefront comes the Knight Commander, who has his sword drawn and looks over all of you and says, "You better explain yourself very quickly and keep your hands off of your weapons."
Your Grand Enchanter was Venatori. You're welcome.
And we're just supposed to take your word for it.
Ask her.
Well, yeah, we have a Templar right
Toward
over
Lucia.
there that can vouch for us.
Lucia, who's there, and kind of also says, "Commander, I can vouch for everything they've said. I've witnessed these actions on my own hand, and that is why I was called to assist them. They stopped the Fade incursion from occurring. Through their actions, the circle was saved. There is no need for the right of annulment at this point. We can rescind the order." And he continues with his sword at the ready and says, "Seize them now. We'll sort this out downstairs."
Oh, that's not happening.
The 15 knights, Templars, come forward to arrest you. Are you fighting?
No.
I'm
I'm
with
gonna
Venehn
bolt.
on this. I'm not. There's no way I'm being taken by the fucking
Yeah.
Templars. Fuck no.
Gonna,
Yeah.
I'm running.
gonna dip.
Okay. Let's. All right. I'm put on some action music.
They're not about to go through our shit.
Yeah. We worked way too hard.
We'll be in such deep shit.
Could-
No way.
We are a
Could
criminal gang.
I try to get a spell off?
You could try.
Okay, then what I'd like to do is I'd
Try
like to
real hard.
I'm gonna look at each of you guys and try to get a gauge. I'm not going to use my my spirit thingy on you because I don't want to use it on my friends, but I'm just gonna try to get a gauge of the expressions on your face, and then when I see everybody coming pulling back like no way, I'm gonna do a mind blast in the center of the Templars.
Okay. All right.
Sorry,
Go
Lucia.
do-
Bye,
Go
Lucy.
do
I
your
love you. We'll get dinner
spellcasting.
later.
I mean, Lucia's right next to you, so she's not. She's gonna watch this happen unless you're purposely trying to get Lucia.
Oh no, I
to
just
do
meant
it.
sorry in general to her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
'cause
feel like
just-
we kind of owe her an apology
Yeah.
at this point.
no,
Oh, I
no.
mean, you're gonna owe her a lot based on where this is going.
Oh, no, we're even.
I got 5 stunt points on casting that spell.
Holy shit. Okay.
Pull the spell
Um,
stunts back up. Do.
I'm trying to
Spell
remember.
stunts.
Lucia,
View.
run.
5. Okay.
Hold on.
We're definitely going to do the croissants casting because I got to get that spell power up as much as
So let's talk.
Yeah, I mean, these are all lyrium infused.
I know,
They hopped
I
up
know.
on lyrium, ready to go.
And I can
Bunch
only
of-
imagine their strength is okay, you know.
Bunch of
like,
nuked up soldiers.
This is essentially
the
the
save?
Brotherhood of Steel.
Yeah,
Is it a might?
yeah, it's strength might.
Okay.
Yeah.
Luckily, no focus, but the Knight Captain has well, he's got a lot, and the others have less. But I'll do one roll, and then I'll just apply the modifiers to that roll. And you can tell me what the difficulty is going to be after
Okay,
your croissant casting.
Yeah, I'm going to do croissant casting for 3, and I'm going to do skillful casting to reduce the mana cost by 1. So let's jump on down here to this. So they got to beat a 20. Almost said 30. They got to beat a 20.
Okay. 3. All right. So the regular Templars, your average Templar fails with an 18. Captain Knight Commander succeeds.
Okay, and so just as a recap, they are all knocked prone, and any readied actions they have are also canceled.
Okay.
And the ones that failed have no major action at all on their next turn.
Okay.
All their swords go flying off a cliff.
So here's what I'm gonna say, and I think this will be great cinematically. And we're not gonna do much more than that as far as rolls and stuff go, because you send this blast forward to this group of Templars, and they set. The 14 of them go crashing backwards from the sheer weight of this spell. This wasn't a spirit spell, right? This is a.
No, it is a spirit spell.
Oh, it
too,
is.
yeah.
Did you add the +2 on that for your spell casting for?
Does it's it said rolls to cast spells.
Oh, to
It
cast the spells. All right.
Yeah,
I
it doesn't like add to my spell power.
I
or
don't remember. I
anything.
just gave you the thing. I don't know how it works.
I just gave you the damn thing.
Wow, you sound like me.
I mean, it helped because I rolled really low. I just
Yeah.
I got a 5 on my on my
Okay.
dragon dice, so it definitely helped. It got me. to
Yeah,
cast the
and then
spell.
I assume you'll look up what the journeyman thing for spirit spells is, whether you
Oh yeah, I
get.
should do that. Yeah,
that is.
whenever time.
But here's what happens: the explosion goes out. The knight commander is like knocked back, but maintains his footing. The rest of them go crashing back. Some of them falling back down the stairs, and Lucia turns at you, Carter, and turns the rest of you and says, "Just run." And she runs forward and locks blades with the knight commander.
She's gonna die. She has 2 hit points.
I had Ty heal her up, but she's not. She has 12 hit points. Or no, that's Ty. She has 10 hit points.
But do you know what she has? A lot of style.
A lot of
Yep.
style. She's
Garrett?
giving you the opportunity. You can run past everyone and get past them to head downstairs. But this is your only chance. I'm not running a combat encounter with 15. They will beat you.
Garas looks at Lucia, and he says, "Lucia, if you get out of this, we are going on the best date we have ever had on the entire
pulling
line."
Garas out of the
and
room.
he runs.
Okay. all of you go sprinting past as you hear the Templars like moaning and trying to get to their feet, crashing. You hear a clashing of blades and Lucia letting out a ferocious battle cry to rival the ogre's roar from before as she attacks. Carter, you are pulled along with Ty, who is not looking great right now, but is doing his damnedest to keep you running forward. And all of you go sprinting down the
Yasmera
stairs.
might have to carry Garas out of here.
Yeah. You go running down the steps and you hear shouting and crashing behind you as it seems that a large portion of this contingent is running behind you, yelling to sound the alarm. There are, you hear bells begin to ring in the tower. And you can see everyone on alert as you descend floor after floor after floor, just running as fast as you can out of this tower, knowing that you only have about like 10-15 yards of distance in front of the Templars behind you. And as you reach the bottom staircase into this floor, you see the open doors and the light coming in from outside as you go busting out into the clearing, where you butt up against a army of Templars outside the front gate, who have detained the mages that are inside. And they begin to, a lot of them, like caught a little flat-footed as you come sprinting out the front door. They begin to circle up on you as you are running through this courtyard. And I think there is a point where you finally reach the point where you have to stop as in front of you in this near this fountain, a flank of Templars face you, and then you turn to go to your left, and there's a group of them by in the city streets to the left and to the right. You turn behind, and there's just a wave of probably 50-60 Templars that are gathered around you. Not all of them fully armored, some of them just carrying basic swords, but they are stopping you as you hear yelling and cries from the circle behind you. But you are stopped in that moment. And shortly after that, the crowd parts and a figure is thrown forward, bloodied and with a large sort of gash across her head. You see Lucia is thrown into your midst, and the sort of arena here that has formed goes silent.
Garas catches Lucia and helps her up.
She stands and spits blood. She's been disarmed and is pretty badly off at this point. And she says, "Well, at least we don't have to die inside that tower." And the Knight Commander steps forward with his blade drawn, and he says, it again looks furious. You see sweat on his brow as he extends his sword out to the six of you and says, "Under my command, as Knight Commander of the Templar Order of Orlais, I hereby sentence the six of you to..." And you hear another voice over the din, very quiet, but enough to catch everybody's ear and make the Knight Commander stop. And you hear a soft voice say, "Hold." And you turn as you see another group of armored figures pushing through this crowd towards from outside of the walls of the Mage Circle and the Templar compound here. A battalion of probably equal number to the Templars, all wearing a very familiar insignia of an I think it's an eye on their on the tabards that they wear as the Seekers have arrived. And standing before them, wearing a pure white robe with a tall hat, a regal attire not befitting a girl so young. You see the small and slender figure of Divine Hortensia II stepping in with a contingent of nuns and other, not nuns, what am I thinking of for the
Sisters.
sisters? Thank you. Sisters of Andraste stepping in, and immediately everyone lowers their weapons and kneels in front of the Divine.
Kneels.
Yes, Yasmera does the same.
Uh,
Whacks the other two to get down.
dang it.
She stops and with a very controlled and mature look, a look in her eyes of sort of earnestness that belies her young age. You see the Divine looking over this mass of soldiers and Templars and mages all gathered around here. Many of the mages having been bound and incarcerated for under the orders of the Knight Commander, and everything just goes still and stops in this moment. And she steps into the circle where the six of you are now kneeling. Lucia basically has her forehead pressed to the ground here, and a couple of seekers following behind. And she says, "Stand, Felix." And the knight, I keep saying Knight Commander, Knight Vigilant, stands. She says, "Explain to me what you are doing." And the Knight Vigilant says, "Your Holiness, there was an incursion within the circle, and I found it necessary to invoke the rights." And she stops and says, "I know what happened. I'm asking you what you are doing now to the people here, to those mages that you have within your, that you have in bondage currently." He says, I'm following my duty, Your Holiness. We found these six with the body of the Grand Enchanter. We can only assume that they assassinated her, and I found it fitting to enact justice on the spot. And she stops. And she turns back, and being pushed through the crowd, led by a couple of the seekers in your direction, you see another individual that, Garas, you recognize.
Garas, it's your boy!
The mage who was escorting the Grand Enchanter when you first encountered them in the hall
Spurs?
and sent him to help. No, not Slam Spurs. I don't think we even gave this guy a name.
Oh, okay.
The mage who was who you had sent off to deal with the the ruckus going on in the dorms. He is led through by a couple of the seekers and says, "One of the circle has informed us of a number of suspicious activities being conducted within the circle by the Grand Enchanter, and we have been keeping her under eye by my birds for some time now. What happened today is unfortunate, but we believe it was a long time coming. It is only regrettable that we did not act sooner." And the The Night Vigilant steps and says, Your Holiness, I don't understand. You're saying that the Grand Enchanter was behind all of this and that her murder was justified by these criminals. And she pauses and she looks over the six of you and she says, the Maker placed a number, it seems, of competent and righteous individuals in the path of somebody looking to do much destruction to our city. I believe that is exactly what I am saying. But, Your Holiness, what are we to do then? The right, under my authority, as divine, I am rescinding the right of annulment. You are to let everyone go and begin rebuilding and tending to the wounded and the deceased. Your Holiness, that is my order as your divine. And he gives a nod. Very well, Your Holiness. Turns and begins giving orders to the Templars in the vicinity to release their charges. And turns back to the six of you and turns to Lucia and says, you follow me now. The rest of you, I suppose you're free to go. I never want to see you again.
I'm pretty sure the Divine said we were all free to go.
And all means that Templar right there.
This one is still under my command. She will not face punishment, but her actions must still be discussed. Follow now. And Lucia sort of pauses, and she turns back to the five of you and says, well, whatever happens, I'm sure the Maker will have something else in store for me. I suppose I'll see you around.
It could never work between us. We're from two opposite sides of the track.
Lucia! And she turns and follows.
May your Maker keep you.
Leaving the five of you.
Is the Divine Lady still standing there?
She's there with the Seekers, speaking with some of the mages, and as you turn, you see her continuing. She's looking over all of you for a moment, and then just gives a quiet nod, and turns to leave the with her retinue. Venehn, I would like you to roll a perception empathy.
Okay.
And you get your +2.
Is this for fear?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Uh-oh. I don't like that at all. Okay. Okay. 17.
Okay. You notice something as she turns to leave. Under her arms had been crossed the entire time, and briefly, like, her sleeves lower, and you can see, like, her knuckles are just white at this point, and you can sense a little bit of, like, a tremble to her. She held it up very well, and very few people probably would have noticed, but you can sense, and given this, like, new insight that you have, doing this terrified her.
She's so young.
She is gathered up by the Seekers and led. Some of the Seekers remain to keep watch over the Templars. The rest proceed.
All right, let's head on back. I guess we don't have to do the definitive route like we usually do. We can walk all together.
I am going to get extremely drunk.
I like that idea.
Let's move.
Yes.
You finally leave the grounds of the circle after how many sessions were we in doing this? Wasn't that long.
Today
4
is
sessions?
10 total.
Yeah.
So
Well, 4
can't be
sessions.
that long.
Out of our 10 sessions of game, you spent here, and you finally are able to return back to the unnamed bar. And standing outside of the unnamed bar, you see a masked, armored individual leaning up against a wall, waiting for you.
Nudges Yasmera.
As you see Wolf.
Garas nudges Yasmera.
Long time no see, Wolf.
Gives a nod.
Oh my god, the sexual tension is so raw.
Venehn, could you perhaps make one of those drinks your grandmother taught you about? I believe I would like to try it this time.
Of course.
Wolf speaks and
So
says,
first.
Arlo is inside waiting for you.
After you.
Wolf steps forward, opens the door, and leads you all inside, where you see, having helped himself to a bottle of wine, with his feet up on the table, you see your favorite bard, Arlo.
Arlo.
Hello, Arlo. And he takes the bottle and he drinks from the bottle.
Come on,
Says,
Carter. I mix you a drink.
Hello, hello, hello. Wonderful to see all you. You look like shit. What happened?
We blew up. We fought an ogre. We fought the High Magister. We escaped the tower being chased by 15 Templars, ran through the streets, and then the Divine gave us, a pass. So here we are.
Strangely, that is all true.
Are you still working the job that I've given you? Is this all part of the same thing?
He pulls out
Yes.
the seal, and
You don't got
Oh, that's
shit.
right,
you don't have it.
Oh, bitch.
Oh, that's right. You have a seal. That's right.
I had both parts of the seal and the schematics. You ain't grabbing nothing. I'm gonna show him to Wolf, and Wolf's
Garrett
gonna
starts
like
reaching
me,
into
okay?
Yasmera's pocket.
Yeah, he just reaches into Yasmera's pocket and hand you. I'm trying to make a dramatic moment, Yasmera.
It's my dramatic moment. God damn it!
Well, we have the stuff. Yes, it's part
I
of
do
the
a
job.
drum roll on the counter.
Seal schematics.
You know, normally when you steal things, you don't need to cause a citywide panic.
We
Yes, but
didn't
it's us,
do that.
No, that is true. Yes, but
The
it wouldn't be us if we
Venatori
didn't.
blood mage who was pretending to be the
Grand Enchanter.
enchanter of the tower is sort of the one that caused the citywide panic.
Finally kicks his feet down and sits forward in the chair. Huh. So I suppose the rumors are true. Right. Do you know what the most important quality for a successful thief is?
I mean, just look at me.
Some people might disagree, and takes a
I don't
few
know
cups and sets it out and pours a glass for each. And he says, "But in any story that I've read, I believe luck to play a not insubstantial portion into a thief's success, and I'm starting to wonder if the four of you have any.
I reach into my pocket and I take out one of the Imperial silver and I just flick it at him so it hits him on the nose.
I believe Venehn is correct. It is luck itself that brought us to this point.
Right. I suppose that's how you want to look at it, but
I'm proving our story though, also, because why the fuck would I have that?
yeah.
100 Imperial silver.
Yeah, looks over the coin and says, well, I suppose time will tell. Flips it back to you. And says, for now, we drink, and I suppose you let me know where my money is going next.
Not to this cool coat. I got this for free.
And that's where we're going to end our session for tonight.
Oh my god, we survived.
You did.
Oh god.
That was-
X Divine.
That was the scariest combat encounter so
Yes. It was.
Which, getting out of the the tower, or
far. No, yeah, getting out of the tower.
Yeah.
For me, it was definitely both. Oh,
No.
I
Good
love
job.
Mind Blast.
My blast
Yeah,
is so
Holy-
Mind Blast
that
is
was
shit.
so
nuts.
good. That was clutch.
I was gonna do it back to you. So the ogre has an ability that they can just knock anyone within 9 like stomp on the ground as their action, and everyone within 9 meters goes prone. And I was just gonna start doing it back to you, but it really gets to the point. Yeah, well done, everyone. Y'all level up.
Yay!
Hey.
I think I put you to 5, right?
4.
4.
4. Okay, right. 4. So cool. I'll let y'all do that, but let's go ahead and end our session for tonight since we're going to be on time and we can do our stars and wishes.
Yay.
So let's go ahead and do that first. Stars and wish. Do you want to go first, Van?
They're the same person.
Van?
Sure, yeah, I can go first. My star is going to go to Yasmera. One for just being like really cool the whole time. I'm not sure how she managed to do that, but she did. And like
I don't feel like she did much of
Put out-
anything except be like, let's go, come on, come
that's
on.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Everyone else was freaking out. She's our rock. She's our pillar. She put out Ty so he didn't burn to death, and also she got all of the shit we needed from the heist.
Yep.
So I think Yasmira wins the heist. That's my star.
Yeah.
My wish is a bigger, better heist, where maybe
Well,
we
next.
don't encounter a woman who blows up the building we're trying to heist.
Well, the next part of it would be at the Imperial Palace.
Bigger,
Yeah.
better, harder, faster, stronger,
Stronger.
heist. That's all I want. I just want to do another heist.
Big heist hat.
Awesome.
And also, I'd have some backstory reveals I want to do.
Ooh. I'm excited for all that. All right. Who's next?
I'm
Yes.
next, I
Sid.
think.
Sid.
My star hatefully goes to Sita. God damn it, Sita, stop making us fucking cry! The tearful bullshit goodbye, I hate it! I hate it! But I loved it.
Hey, we're out of the fade. It's going to be monotone Carter for weeks. Don't worry. I'll give your heart a break.
I kind of missed monotone Carter
I did
in like a weird way.
It's like you get used to it, and then like,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
miss it.
Yeah.
And it's like this huge
Like, I
change
miss
that's like,
Zarban
who
kind of a
is
moment.
this person? It's like, oh, he's back. Fuck you! No, but not really. It was wonderful role play, and thank you for making us all cry per usual. My wish is just backstory, just lore dumps all over the goddamn place. I want to know all y'all's shit, all of it. I want to know.
I don't have
I
one.
want to know
I don't got any.
all of it.
No, I got none. I'm winning it.
I'm excited. That is a lie, Wally.
I'm
Speaking of
what?
which,
No.
Wally, it's your turn.
My star goes to Val because I fucking loved. Okay, so as soon as Sita described the mind blast, and as soon as he started describing, no, like without like I didn't even set this up because I was just listening to an anime soundtrack mix that I just usually play when I listen to stuff. No joke. The Loop in the Third theme started playing as soon as you started describing it. And it was like the build up and everything. It was timed perfectly with the way you're describing it. So that's why I was so enthralled in it because I had a soundtrack to go with what you were describing, and it was so good.
If there's one
I loved it.
superpower I have, it's to do that somehow uncannily.
It was perfect.
It literally
I
happens
loved
during
it.
every game. It even happens off stream during our home games when we're just like playing music. Like
Yeah,
it's
I
crazy.
I just feel it.
It was absolutely perfect. I just loved
you.
that was that made this session for me was that scene, and thank you so much. My wish is backstory time, y'all. It's time for backstory. We just finished this heist. We are now having our between heist times. It's time for some backstory reveal. Someone better get a backstory bomb as we set up for the next story arc. That's all I want.
I got all kinds of shit.
Apparently I got shit now, according to Val. So, yeah. But I'm ready for that. That's all I got.
Well, then I guess I'll go. I'm gonna give my star to Van. Kind of in two parts. One is just the badass line when you were like laying on your back, firing the long ass bow, the big ass bow with your feet, and then saying, "I was lounging. Just wait till I get up, dude." But I love how juxtaposed. Wow, that word was hard for a second. Juxtaposed. This also this includes Garas as well. Both of you guys use the big joke shields all the time, and I love seeing how in different ways that manifests and how it cracks. And so for the other half of Finn and Star, it's the scene at the beginning with and we need to know more about that because that was also a tearjerker, but it went by so fast, and I'm like, no, go back to that. And so my wish is going to be, I do think we need a big backstory thing, but I think it would be great if next session we got to do like a big roleplay heavy session, or the first half of it would be like a big just us cooling our heels and talking with each other.
Just macking on Wolf. I
The
think.
sexual tension is so raw.
I have some ideas.
Honestly,
We'll talk
she
about it
deserves
after.
it.
We'll talk
She
about it
does.
for a bit after the stream, but I have that is very much in line for next session, so I'm very happy to
Spoilers.
oblige there. I was just looking at my wish notes and I forgot that I have one that just says ships ahoy. For all the romance that y'all have wished for. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up though so we can actually stop on time. Thank you everyone out there for watching. We really appreciate your support and being here. If you're watching us in the future at some point on YouTube, watch however many episodes are left on this and then head over to our Twitch page and see what's going on right now, and join us for all sorts of other fun stuff throughout the week. We should be next live tomorrow with some Tabletop Tuesdays, and then we'll be here throughout the rest of the week with more streams, all sorts of good stuff. You can check out our full lineup on our Twitch page, twitch.tv/GameNights. Thank you to my lovely players for being awesome and making this
Thank you
game
for the game.
a joy to run. Thank you for the game. We will see everyone in 1 week. And until next time, good game and good night, Internet.